Good afternoon. Let me turn this down a little bit. How's the levels looking on there? Good. How's everyone doing? So last week I was out because family decided to come up, and I noticed while I was away, that Forza decided to do a 10-year anniversary event for the Horizon series. And each season has like a different theme based on like each of the previous games. So you have Welcome to Colorado, Europe. I thought, rather than trying to, go after each of the, or go after like competitive times and all that using my ridiculous car, it'd be nice to try to go for some of the season rewards here. Might actually
Welcome
have
back,
to.
sis.
Never mind. I was just about to say I might have to turn it up, and frankly, it's probably best that I do, regardless. So, yeah, we need to turn Forza up a little bit. Okay. There we go. So let's actually try going for some of these events. I already got some. Love how it's trying to advertise me, hey, you need to complete this still, even though. Because I got unfocused there. Hey, someone got a car I sent earlier. Cool. So let's see what we have on the docket. Because I'm thinking like go after some of the individual ones first, and then go for some of the need to get Hot Wheels DLC at some point. Anyway, get some of the quick and easy ones, or some of the like one event things before going after like the trial or any of the championships. So what's required here? Lamborghini. Cool. And now I just need to swap cars. But yeah, as I said, my family decided to come up for the weekend last weekend, and it was just great seeing them, because like we went around my workplace, kind of showed them around there. Then we did a little shopping for furniture, because
In 400 yards, turn right.
in particular I needed like a futon for them to sleep on. And I was specifically told by them to hold off until they showed up, so that
At the roundabout,
they
take
would
the
have
first
an
exit.
because my dad brought his truck, so he would have a truck he would have a vehicle that would easily carry everything. opposed to me needing to either wait for it to ship or
In
you
400
know,
yards.
the Horizon
turn
Festival
right.
must just be like a last-ditch effort. Yeah, like a last-ditch effort for trying to bring people into your trying to bring
400
people
yards.
into like your city or whatever.
Turn
Because
left.
Jesus Christ, I can only imagine like the property damage you have to pay
Turn
off.
left.
Because like, I think I got a lot of them. I'm not sure how many I have left, but I know at the very least there's like a bunch of signs that
In 400
you're
yards.
supposed to destroy that are
turn
like
right.
on top of buildings. Ooh, I think I saw a billboard, one of the seasonal billboards over here. Or it could have just been this building. Okay. Give me a run up. But yeah, I can only imagine like some of the like you have to just be you just have to tell the citizens, alright, you might want to leave town unless you're like part of this festival, you know? Because the roads aren't gonna be safe, let's be clear. Like, there's gonna be people doing some real messed
Turn
up
around.
shit
It's
here.
safe to do so.
What do I need to get there? 100, cool. Glad that it's a little forgiving on me, like, off the road. Oh!
You have arrived at your destination.
First of all, let's just grab this car here. Oh! Billboard over there. Anyway. But yeah, they decided to come up. And during them coming up, they were like, "Hey, we decided to get you. We just decided to bring some gifts here, because knowing that you appreciate them, because you can't get them around this area." And so they got me like a 12-pack, an 8-pack actually of Fago and some better made chips. Some of the good shit. And then they also brought some gifts that one of my dad's mom decided to tried giving to me, but forgot to bring them up during like the goodbye party we were having. So now I got a clock hung up on my wall.
You have arrived at your destination.
2 miles an hour short. I did also realize though that I try to be like very conscious of like how loud I'm being, especially at night, just because hey, we're in an apartment, there's a lot of people around here, or a lot of people above me, below me, neighboring door, or neighboring, like, across the wall. And I'm always at least a little worried that I'm that neighbor, even though I think the loudest I get is, like, talking volume, like this. Come on!
You have arrived at your destination.
9060 even! Alright, who's pinging me on Discord? Oh. Why isn't my Discord? I don't know what's up with it. Discord does not like me, like, telling people that I'm streaming, you know? It's weird. Anyway. You know what? Oh, okay. Let's get back. Oh, let's get back into it. Yeah, I was saying that I try to be at least a little conscious of how long I'm getting. I'm kind of half expecting my neighbors to be like, at least a little annoyed with me, even though I don't think I'm talking like especially loud. I think I'm just at like, I don't think they're, I don't think I'm talking loud enough to be like a nuisance, but there's a little bit of that, you know? And so when my family was over, we were coming out, they had taken this long drive up, and by the time they got here, it was also like quiet time. And so I made sure everybody was aware, and sibling decided to take a shower. You know, go for it. I don't know how loud that is, but I don't think that'll be too much a nuisance. Well, next night they decided to play music. I was like, you know what? I need to tell them. But aside from that, it was like really nice, you know? And they, and to be clear, my sibling was really, once I said it, they were really like chill about it. It's just like that internal worry, you know? God damn it. Oh, I need to get .2 or 0.16 miles an hour faster. Alright. But yeah, it was nice like being able to see them in person again. like I've been making regular calls with them, but nothing just beats face-to-face contact, you know? No, I've been, for work, they're doing like a large amount of training for like a new language that all of us need to know in order to do our jobs properly. And my experience with that is just if all the people that hate JavaScript or tell me that they hate JavaScript took a look at this language, they'd be like, oh, you know, maybe JavaScript ain't too bad. Got some really cool ideas in the language, but then it's got obvious things like, hey, if you don't clearly say this is a new variable that is introduced at this part of the stack, it's just gonna create a memory leak.
You have arrived at your destination.
Swear to Christ, I'm again. Oh. Go for it, go for it. Yeah! Ooh, okay. Oh, before I forget. Yeah, I need... Alright. So next up, it's gonna be another speed zone over here. It's gonna be that one. But once again, before I forget...
In 100 yards, turn right.
Right, get a normal wheel spin too. You know, I think I bring it up enough to where it's like, it's apparent what my opinion is on it, but I think the progression on this game is a little botched just from...
200 yards, turn right.
I have zero need to buy a car in this game. Because, honestly, I'll just get the... I have like a fairly good chance that I'll get this car, or any car that I want.
Turn right.
Just by, you know... just by leveling up, just by getting wheel spins, stuff like that. There's even some that are just straight up gifted.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Like I'll get one from like the Forza team or whatever, and I'm just like, I already have enough cars.
Turn left.
I don't know what cars I have in my inventory.
200 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. In 200
if I had to buy whatever cars I wanted to drive, I feel like each car would have its own little place. Like, yeah, I bought this car to do this, or I bought this car because I thought it'd be fun. And you have like your own little personal inventory that you have a little, that you have like a deeper knowledge of, just because it's like all the cars that you want. Whereas with I have like 281 cars, and I think I know about like I think I've driven like a dozen of them, and you can see which dozen I've driven apparently. Cool. I think I drove. I don't remember if that was the stock color. Yeah, like, I have so many of these cars and none of them I drive. Like 99% of them I don't drive. I mean, I know it's not like the biggest deal, but it's a little disappointing. I actually need to switch cars. And that's Bugatti, if I remember right. Yeah, BS2. Yeah, it's just like, it's it feels like none of these cars are as a product of just not having to do or like save up your money, or it feels like the money is next to valueless because there's very few time I actually need to go to the festival and actually buy a car. But whenever I do, like, cause like there's the only time I think I bought a car for like any other reason than I thought it'd be funny was that Isetta. Where is it? Yeah, I think I bought this car for like a seasonal goal. Like I had to drift in a BMW and beat a certain score with a certain level car. Like, you know, this would be really funny. I think I did actually beat that goal. Shit. Alright, I took that way too wide. Yeah, it's just like if I had to work for each car buying would be a little memorable in some way, at least to some degree. Or at least more memorable than just, oh, I got in a wheel spin. No. So I think I brought up last week how my team lead for work said something along the lines of how I'm the first transgender coworker she's had to work with closely. And I thought it was very sweet how she handled it and all that. And I'm also realizing, you know, at the same time, yes, I think that got me the... Wait, no, is it 130? Shit, it's 130. I thought it was 120. Okay. At the same time now I'm kind of realizing I don't think I'm the only queer person working at the company. I know I'm definitely not, but like as like a new hire even, I'm one of a few at least, because I saw someone had like a non-binary sticker on there. What about someone, one of my buddies there is going under a masked name but trying out femme clothes, and I don't know if that's like just preference, or because they also introduce themselves as like, call me this name for now.
Arrived at your destination.
So I don't know if it's just like they're figuring themselves out, or what. That's just like expression versus identity, you know? Point is, it's really nice to like know that it's have that like nice sub community beyond of workers where we all kind of share that beyond just work experience, just like life experience, you know. Honestly, everybody there has been really chill. It's been great so far. That said, once again, the language that they have as like the base just makes me a little worried. I'll put it kindly like that. I was actually able to help out one of the trainers during like a presentation, because during their like presentation that they were trying to give, they were trying to show a video. Actually, I might have to give a little more context, because they built the presentation on one computer, and instead of like making a copy of that file, they just decided to remote desktop into that computer to show it. Yeah, I kind of expected that to be too bad. So before this presentation that they were giving, I was trying to do a little work, or do a little extra studying, because there's so much training. There's a lot of training to go through. And so I was trying to basically listen to music while remote desktoping through a remote desktop connection. So I'm like trying to get the music to go, and I think it was because like the remote desktop session wasn't muted, but shit, I'm just doing awful at this. Remember adding this song or this video. Oh cool, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember adding that much Mario music into my playlist. Turns out it's it just decided to auto play Mario, like top 50 Mario songs all time. Shit, I would have had it too. Yeah, bop, bop, bop. So yeah, I was trying to like listen to me, or I was trying to listen to music as I'm reading through some of the training material. And during that, I realized that the music which was coming through my remote desktop session wasn't playing not because the remote desktop was muted, but because the computer or my laptop itself was. But because I was in a remote desktop session, basically the audio buttons, so like the volume buttons, were defaulting to the remote desktop session. So I had to minimize the remote desktop session and then continue, and then change the volume and then go back to it, and it works. And so I'm like trying to describe this, I'm like just not getting that speed. And so the trainer comes in, starts her presentation, and then she wants to play a video which is embedded into the presentation. And as I mentioned, she's remote desktoping into her computer, so she runs into a similar issue. And so I basically, from middle of the massive classroom with like several people in there, shout out, hey, you need to, hey, here's your problem, do this, this, and this. And she does it, and it makes like the, hey, there we go. Finally. I worked at that first, or I'd worked at that speed zone last night too. It was just a real pain. Alright, so what do we need for this one? Alright, let's go over there.
Turn around.
I'll save my attempt at that, the trial, for later on, you know? But yeah, she'd started up, and she'd started the presentation, got to the video, video was not playing, and we figured it out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And,
recalculating route. In 200 yards.
I was not expecting, like, so the group of, the new hires that have just started training, or that start training along with me, because they,
in 200 yards.
the company
right.
likes hiring on the
Right.
same day of the month, so that whoop, whoop, whoop. Same day of the month, so that we all have like at least a small group of friends that we can make. They really like fostering that community within the workforce. And so whoa. Did I just miss a sign back there? Or one of those like seasonal billboards?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, nope, it was just a wood box. Cool. But yeah, started off on the same day. And so we're all doing training, like the same training class at the same time, and near the end of like each session, we all decide to give like a round of applause for, you know, putting that all together. What? What did I just do? Oh. Okay. Come on. This one. Ooh, one of my buddies is trying out Coke Dream World. Looking forward to hearing it. Alright, back to it. Oh. Back to it. But yeah, they're really good about, like, you know, making sure, like, they give, like, the formula won't stand it. The class is like really good about like the new hires are really good about giving rounds of applause to each trainer once they're finished. How was it again? So the Lamborghini Huracan. And so I tell her all these steps. And we get to the point where it's like... And we get to the point where once she gets off remote desktop and comes back to the actual desktop, perfect. See, I didn't even think I needed to buy that car first. I can always just like assume I have it. Anyway, first. Hey, I got a horn. So let's see what. Hold on. Yeah, get out of the way, Forza anniversary. I forgot that was my horn. Oop. Oh, cool. Oh, cool, I get another Huracan. Was it you? It was you. And so she gotten off her remote desktop, gotten onto the actual desktop, changed the volume, and it made like the Windows pudding to verify that the audio was fixed. And I was not expecting like the rest of the room to like clap after hearing that was fixed. In hindsight, I wish I had just said, I wished I had at least said, hold on, so at least hold your applause for, like, you know, verifying that the thing had actually been fixed, as opposed to, oh, it sounds like it's fixed until it isn't, you know? But it was fixed. Ooh, that blue and red looks nice. Ooh, 59,000 credits. That seems a little steep, you know? Wait, how many credits do I have again? Oh, I think I was at like 2 million. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever had that happen where applause just for fixing something. It's sure enough it worked. It's and I literally said because she was like, oh, thank you for fixing this. I was like, I was just having that issue, don't mention it. And she thanked me at the end, or after the presentation she was like, and thank this person once again. And I said thanks for, like, you know, thanks for saying all that. I gotta admit, whenever taking praise, I'm like, dog warrior, right? You know? Like, whenever I take, like, compliments, I always feel the need to, like, deflect it or undermine it in some way, you know? So I'm always a little, and they even had, like, as part of, like, one of the minor bits of training, they were even like, here's how to give and receive feedback. And one of the things that they talked about was just being like, there's some people that are like, whenever they get compliments or good feedback, they always try to, you know, they always have to over-explain it or say how it wasn't a big deal, when in reality saying thank you and then maybe giving some time to maybe giving a little bit of elaboration if necessary, but most of the time the thank yous plenty. So yeah, things I gotta work on. Oh. Ooh, I can see like the end on the map. No, I don't play this game online too much, primarily just because, like, the way I drive is very... I don't think I'm the most offensive driver, but I'm not as defensive as a lot of the community is, and or like what the community should be, because I know there's a fair bit of rammers online, even in like the co-op mode, which what the hell. Dang, 4 full seconds. I'm sure that ram didn't hurt. This one again. Swap it out. Heard that enough today. Oh, yep. First also. Okay. Keep on forgetting I need to refocus the window. So there's this one, which I do feel. Oh yeah, just to confirm earlier that 59,000, I think it's gonna put in my or it's gonna put a little dent in my wallet there. I think, I'm not sure if I can financially recover from me buying this. I have to really give in my all in order to, you know, win this circuit or win this championship. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I can really dig myself out of this hole, you know. My job's racing here. I gotta make sure I got the fuel or the charge if I'm driving electric. Gotta pay for all the property damage that we're doing. Oh, I decided to look at OBS for a little too long there. Whoopsie dipsies. Me just bullying the bots. No, I thought maybe it's just because we're on like a lower class, like we're in the B class, I think. But I thought I had the bots at like a harder difficulty. Like I wasn't expecting to full recover from 12th to 2nd, let alone this quickly. And look at me prove myself wrong. Nostradamus proving himself. Didn't even realize we're like last quarter here. was I on about before? Oh. I was gonna say that it feels a little weird to have like the fast travel in an open world racing game, you know? Alright, yeah, I think I need to retry that. Do over, mulligan. But I was trying to say that, yeah, it feels a little weird to like have fast travel in this just from trying to think about it. Like you would expect, considering hey, this game's about racing, you would have to drive everywhere, but just sent that with that one little dink. I just sent that other racer to Saturn. Like, once again, I don't play online just because I know like, when I have played online, I don't, like, drive like that. Or I try not to, at least. And I recognize, like, some people are just gonna... Or I recognize there is, like, a community of rammers, but that's just, like... That ruins the fun of other people, you know? Like, there's entire game modes for ramming into each other or whatever. There you can just get like a crew together, and I suppose getting a crew does mean you need to have friends, so more than I got right on, at least on this playthrough in this session. Ooh, I might have taken that corner a little too harsh there. Get out of my way, I need to be pointed that way. Oh no, why are you trying to go straight? I'm trying to go left. I'm not even trying to ram you off the road, I'm just trying to get to where I'm supposed to go. Anyway. Oh, beans. How long we been going for? Oh, it's been about an hour. Alright, why don't we do one more, like the last part of this championship, which I think is... What was that again? There it is! And let's actually, you know, not only drive over there, but drive over there with something a little fancier, a little fun, a little faster. Also, before I forget. No. No. Wait a minute, did I... push that a little further to the left?
In
Push it a
400
little more
yards,
towards top speed?
turn right. Turn right.
Sorry. I somehow think this is not the terrain that this car was meant to be put through. But it handled it. Got through it pretty quick. I'm a little impressed. I was expecting like, oh, you slam into the ground and I forgot to mention whoa. Hey, Bob, I'm sorry about that. Sure, I'll buff out. But yeah, I forgot to mention while I was playing the other day, I decided to turn off the motion blur because I was like, you know, that's gotta be like one of the main things that makes it feel fast, you know?
Horizon Arcade will begin soon.
Who's waiting 12 minutes for
Horizon Arcade will begin soon.
Wait a minute. Come on. There's just two
Why
right
not
next
say
to each
hello
other.
to the other drivers whilst you wait.
Yeet.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Jesus, that's only 2 stars? Do you have to go to the moon for
400
3?
yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Like I was able to see my house from there. Jesus. Pull up to the Honda Civic R Championship in that. So, while I was at work, I have like a shared office with, well, I have a shared office with someone else, and I opted into that because, like, hey, I'm very much likely to be like, to shut myself in, not having communication with the rest of the rest of the people at my work unless like absolutely necessary, so kind of forcing myself to at least be around someone was like a nice thing. And I also thought, you know, it'd also be nice to like bounce ideas off people and have like rather than having to do Teams chats and meetings just to like get ideas collected and all that, it'd be nice to, you know, just say, hey, would this seem like is this right? Or would this be like a good idea? Something like that. But so far we haven't been like too talkative because while we're both going through training, she started like I want to say a month or two earlier. So we're at like 2 different points, and I just don't want to distract her and let. But whoops. The other day, one of our buddies came in while I'm trying to do like not an exam, but like a quiz for training. I'm trying to do part of my training there, and come on. And during that, she came in and they started having like a nice conversation, or they started having a conversation about like what their plans were. And during that, I hear the friend say, "Oh, is that your hoodie?" Pointing to the one I have like hooked up behind me. Oh. Dang, not even close. Mulligan. I can beat y'all. I need to be in the reality in which I win. But yeah, she asked, "Oh, is that your hoodie?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, it's got for sale at a store near back a while back ago." And I like pointed out the brand and all that, so because she kind of sounded like she was at least interested in finding something, either one that looked like it or let alone was it. So I look up, or I pull out the brand and all that, tell her, "Oh, there's one that was like it, but in like more autumnal colors, and I kind of wish I got that one." She's like, "Ooh, yeah." And she goes out, they go on their way. And then later that night, I try like Googling what the company was, and it barely pulls up results, but it doesn't pull up for what company I was, or what hoodie I was specifically trying to look for. And so I'm like, okay, because it's like a gradient hoodie, so I'm like, okay, is this like a local brand thing? And so I Google the brand, and no, it's like a large, or it's a decent enough brand to be like mentioned on like the parent company's website, but not Jesus. Yes, but it's not even like, or it's brought up on the parent company, but they don't provide anywhere like to search for it. Like you can't. So I'm just like, all right. Hopefully she doesn't. Try searching it up more, cause you kind of SOL there. There we go. See, in this reality, I win. No other realities exist. None. Alright. So, I'm gonna take a small break here. You know, make sure I'm hydrated. Stuff like that. I do not actually have like a new video to... Like I meant to... Or I recorded a pop review, but I'm gonna have to re-record it and all that stuff, so... We're gonna go back to the previous one here. And hopefully next week I should have another one prepared. So talk to y'all, or come back in a bit. Mountain Dew Voodoo is Mountain Dew's annual seasonal flavor for Halloween time. This year's variant was released in mid-September, and it's a nice tradition to try to guess what each year's is trying to go for. Each year, Mountain Dew keeps the flavor they were trying to emulate a secret until either Mischief Night or Halloween proper. 2019 was going for candy corn, 2020 was a fruit candy explosion, and 2021 was going for fruit candy chews. It's like Mountain Dew ran out of time on their homework, so they just cheated using someone else's. But instead of using someone else's, they just used their own from their previous years. Anyway, the bottle has a similar design to previous years, just with a different color palette. The drink itself is white, falling in line with other mystery flavored snacks and drinks. You know, I like the concept of coloring your drinks differently based on the flavors. Like Mountain Dew is really good about that, as opposed to like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I need to censor this now. Like, this color ain't fine, I have to censor this. As for the flavor itself, I quickly latched onto it being like a cherry airhead. While I was drinking it, I was a little worried that I was missing something. I haven't had Code Red in a while, and I doubt they wouldn't cover similar ground with at least something extra. I feel like the cherry airhead is part of what's in this, but it's not the full thing. I feel like, because that would just be Code Red, right? I mean, I guess it says mystery flavor, who said it has to be a different flavor from what they're already doing, but... That said, knowing that Mountain Dew has decided to double dip with the fruit candy flavors has put my mind to rest a little bit. While I didn't find the drink to be too sweet to enjoy, I can definitely see that being the case for someone else. While this is fine, it's still just a little too sweet for my preference here. Like, I'd prefer if it were a little, if there were a little less sugar in this. It is definitely being on that cusp of being too much. But there's a little tartness that does a good job of coming back just enough and giving it a little bit of dimension as so that it doesn't go overboard. Yeah, I think this would be perfectly serviceable in the C tier, just going off of, I think even Mountain Dew has some better options. Like their mainstay of flavors are on their own significantly better. If I was at a party and I was offered voodoo, I wouldn't turn it down, but I'd ask if there were any other options for it. I think it's safe to say that we could call this a C tier drink. And we're back. Ooh, already got the Jared. Excuse me. So let's actually go for, what do I need? Wait a minute. So yeah, let's go for the next seasonal championship. Ooh, right behind me. Then before I, what can I use as my? Oh shit! Look out! We're going 100 miles an hour! Come on, there's gotta be like a klaxon somewhere. There's the klaxons! How effective is a horn that sounds like another car? Actually, we didn't go through. Let's keep looking. I missed the Colorado cover car just from. I think I tried going to I couldn't find what the actual thing that they were trying to guide me toward was. So I went to the Horizon Festival marker that's like next to where it was supposed to be, not the actual. Okay, that's up there. Like there's the Horizon Festival thing right next to it, and then there's the actual place that they want you to take the photos at. I did not see the place you were actually supposed to take the photos at, so whoops. Alright. Hold on, I actually need to. I need to change my sound effect now. Because I realize, you know what? Actually, why am I scrolling through with the. There we go.
Hey sis, I have drivers saying they want to avoid the stormy conditions this season, but I suspect they're just avoiding playlist races against you.
Wait, what card did I collect? Oh yeah, got it.
In 400 yards,
I
turn
do
sharp
remember
left.
I was talking about the motion blur earlier because I increased it from short to long. And while this is better,
In 200 yards,
I think
turn right. Turn right.
the old like one of the early 360 games, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I think that was like early 360 era. Did a fantastic, like a much better job with it, just because. Ooh, not too far from each other. Let's go with that one. Let's go with the Lambo. But yeah, I was gonna say Need for Speed Most Wanted, from what I've seen, does a little bit of a better job just making it feel like you're just barely in control. Because like, not only does the motion blur apply to everything you're whizzing past, like all the other cars and all that, but there's some degree of it where like your own taillights also get motion blurred and all that, and oozes this sense of speed that, I mean, like, this is a fast game. Like, this, you can do some fast racing, I mean, in here. But a lot of it doesn't feel as frantic, or just plainly fast. Just because of detail like that. Like, I think the motion blur here does a... I think the motion blur is just like 1 or 2 steps from selling a lot of it, you know? Oop. Gotta get every picture of every car here. Hey, 50 accolades. Now, it doesn't have to be good pictures of it. Everything can be out of focus. I like the idea of you just like, you're taking these photos for like publicity for the Horizon Festival, and you hand them in, and they're all just blatantly out of focus. Like, you can't tell what any of the cars. You can barely tell that these are Ferraris. You can barely tell what direction they're going, stuff like that, and they're just like, "Yep, good enough." I will say, while my parents were over last weekend, one of the things we did was we also, along with futon shopping, we also went shopping for desks, because I was like, you know, I'm not sure if I'm particularly happy with the one, or confident that or the one I have, or if it'll like have enough space for a monitor or whatever. And so we started looking. I get pretty close to like buying one, but I was like, you know, I just want to, you know, give myself time to get a little extra. Like, I have enough money to get it, but like, I wouldn't feel like underconfident, like ability to pay bills or whatever. But it's still just like I want to have like a little bit of padding on top of that, you know. And so I'm like, oh, I'm pretty close to buying it because I was like, you know, the main worry I have is that I'm not gonna fit a second monitor because of my current setup. And it turns out I'm just like terrible at organizing stuff. Like, it took me like a little bit of time, and I was like, you know, I can actually like fit stuff on here. And so I bought myself a monitor instead. Like, I knew I needed another monitor. I said as much last stream. When I spent, honestly, way too long trying to design a car. Or to make a pizza John, which I'll have to show I did actually improve upon, considering how horrific I made it. Like, I really messed up on that, on the chin and mouth. And I'm still not, like, it's still not great, but it's like, at least better. Like, it went from the only reason that, you know, it's Pizza John is that it's a face on top of red. Whereas now, I mean, it's still not like, I think it's facing, it's weirdly like front facing, but I think beyond that it's at least recognizable. Uh, to the next one. Yeah, speaking of the designing part, I know I haven't done that yet. I'm actually going to save that towards the end, because I recognize starting off with me doing art kind of led to that being me being ultra focused on the art rather than, you know, chatting. So yeah, need to get better at that, you know? Yeah, and I'd save myself. I might still get another, like, I still might get a desk, or like a different desk just for, uh, just so I can have like go for a different design, or I know there was one that I was looking at, a corner desk that I was really interested in because I think that would give me more space for like another monitor. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even know how that guy jutted into me like that. But for right now, I'm probably gonna hold off on pulling that trigger just because I don't think it's like super necessary, and there's a few other things that I think would like it's like another desk it might make me happy, but this is perfectly serviceable. There's a few other minor things that I would like to get before that, just to have. Like, I know Always is doing like I don't know if they're still doing it, bundle of all 3 of their albums. I hear it comes with an Airhead too. And that would be really cool to get. I'll have to re-listen to Blue Red, but I've loved Antisocialites. I like parts of I love parts of their debut, and I remember really loving Blue Red. It's a little more shoegazy than their previous ones. It's so good. So I'm debating on getting that. There's a bunch of shirts and whoa. See that popping in the distance? Like, I know there's a bunch of games that I want to get, like, I recognize I'm gonna be like the cringe person that has like a bunch of shirts based off of like video games and all that. But the interesting thing is, I don't care. Especially considering it's gonna be a bunch of games I actually love, like get some what is it? Celeste has a lot of good stuff, I hear. Been meaning to actually finish Stardew Valley. I've played it like with 3 different groups of friends. And we got X amount away X amount in, and then either one group I was kind of like invited in midway through, so I assume they finished it on their own, but the other 2, we started it and just stopped. Either stopped or just I didn't finish it.
In 100 yards, turn right.
It was so frustrating too, you know? Like, especially one group of friends who,
in 400 yards,
just when one guy would,
turn right.
at least one of them would play on their own on the same save file, so we'd always come back to a slightly different part of the game, and
400
it
yards,
was.
you will arrive at your destination.
Well, I don't want to discourage him from doing it because it is like a shared game. It is also like,
You have arrived at your
I kind of
destination.
want to like share the experience with y'all. But yeah, plus there's like I hear that Jackbox has a bunch of stuff, like even like there's like the base merch, and then they have stuff on the Yeti, and then they have stuff that you can buy based on like previous games you played. So silly. Love it. There's also the USPS stuff. That would be. Well, I at least want to get a Mr. Zip shirt, you know? As stupid as it is, Mr. Zip really needs. I need to really rep Mr. Zip. Jesus, Jesus. Hold on, let me just do that again. Oh shit, I missed. Cause there was like there was the front collision, and then I just got pile drived even further into it. Like, stop, I'm already dead. Quit bullying me. I see. Yeah, there's stuff like the Mr. Zip shirt that would be just funny to own. Then there's like shirts that I kind of want to, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, there's shirts like Quentin Reviews has that he wears on stuff like his iCarly videos, or what's it called? Or like the Jesus. Really showing my reliance on that tool there, which is gonna be just devastating when or if I see what happens here. Oh. We gotta pile up. But dude, that guy in the SUV there is just like kept backing up and forward into me. Alright, there we go. I was a little worried that just waiting there was gonna time it out and I'd have to start that from being crashed. Wait, we already did 3 laps? Damn, I thought I just did 2. Ooh. Whoopsies. Knocked out my headphones. Shoot, that's... You know, I'm here for making radio tunes, like... I don't know how to phrase it. It seems weird to have it as, like, a reward for, like... completing a championship, like... Hey, the superstar driver has now completed this thing, so everybody gets to listen to the song now. Ooh, accolade? You can say I'm a seasoned veteran. Alright. No, there's at least one left. Well, I have to drive. Hot hatches. I will say, I do, as much as I do
200
like...
yards.
Oh yeah, that was the
Turn
Italian
right.
one. That makes sense. Anyway, as much as I do like the S-Class cars and even the X-Class, I do appreciate that they do some slower races, you know, at least in the season events, you know. Like, once again, I do wish... I know Forza Motorsport, the actual simulation racing, like, simulation professional racing, I should say. As opposed to, like, the street racing you have on here. I know that they used to handle it better where it was like you'd have to start at like D-class racing, get a handle on that before you could really get into the S-class stuff. Whereas here it's like, you can get to that and you can get there pretty quickly. And I mean, I kind of get it, but it's still just a little overloaded. I feel like there's a balance that I would prefer that they got better, at the very least. I also do kind of miss, and I know this isn't like a Forza issue, but I do kind of miss that, in like Forza Motorsport 4 they had like, more cars to take pictures of. Yeah, they had, Top Gear related, like, tracks and all that. I do wish that they could do that, but I very much understand that that's not on the teams over at, was it Turn 10? I also do miss, like, Forza Motorsport 4 had these wacky missions based on like Top Gear, and once again, I think a lot of that is, or I think not being able to use the Top Gear name is just out of their control. Like, isn't that at least the British one no longer running anymore? I think. So, once again, out of their control, but it's still just like, I do wish they had like more missions that required a little, or had weirder goals or stuff like that, because I think the weirdest one here was like, drive this massive party float. And then you drive it off a ramp. And that's great. That was fun. A little slow, but that's bound to happen with massive party float. I just wish that was, there were at least more, you know? Maybe that's gonna be in like the, maybe that's why I need to get the Hot Wheels DLC for more weird missions. I will say them, I know it's like a live servicey thing, so I think they are doing like an okay job of like making the game good at like a fundamental level. I think there is a little bit of like weird, trying to make I don't know how to phrase it quite right. I will say, like, at least how they handle the Spanish language in this game is the standard weirdness of like English, 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 Spanish phrase, English, English, like that I've never heard someone who spoke a second language ever do. It is always a little weird. Actually, will this one... Yeah, that'll get me closer. That looks like it'll get me closer to where I need to go for that last race, so... Probably best to do it like this. Oh. Yeah, I was trying to say, like, I know this game, I think this game does, like, a lot of the core parts great. I mean, it's another Forza game with, like,
in 400
a
yards,
large map and
turn left.
At least a few interesting stories, even if
Turn left.
I think that the way that they're told is kind of stereotypically weird. What with that
In
language thing
400
I brought up.
yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
So I think there is, so as like a live
You
servicing
have
game,
arrived at your destination.
I think they're doing an alright job compared to a lot of others. Like, when I think of, I don't know, like Fallout 76, I never would even try that now just from its bad reputation that it had from launch, even though I hear it's better now. Even Microsoft's Halo Infinite, it's... I hear that they're doing another update, which is supposed to give like new maps and multiplayer for story mode and Forge, and I'm just like, you know, do I even want to anymore? Because like, this game had like a year now, like well over a year, I think. And we're just now getting features for the game that have come out with that have shipped with the game in previous times. I don't know, it's just... And even then, like, I feel like Halo Infinite's some weirdly, it didn't ship with enough to really keep me around. Then I found the gameplay. I know a lot of people. I remember there was this video from someone who worked as like a beta tester for the game. And they basically broke down all the reasons that none of the game really gels together well, and it was likely that this game was gonna die. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's like now. I could be dead wrong. I mean, I remember one of the updates got so much negative backlash that it caused one of the guy, like the team lead for the game, to step down. Or like, was it the team lead, the director, or something like that? It was just... I mean, I don't know who to pin the blame on. I'm sure part of it's gonna be like that guy, but I don't know if it's just that guy. I don't know if it's Microsoft trying to do its own live service and just not recognizing that, hey, the game needs more time or something. I don't know. It's just so... like, none of the maps feel... I think there's like one or two maps that I can say are okay, but none of them are super definitive. And as I said, there's people that have worked on the beta tests and were able to break down all the issues way better than I ever could. It's just... But as someone who's played it for a few hours at least, quite a few hours, and played it with friends, each time me and my friend who I played with started up a session, there was always this kind of understanding, you know, like, how long is it gonna take before we start getting mad at the game? And sometimes it would be quite a few matches in, but most of the time it was like most one match. And we would even be on like casual. We wouldn't be on a competitive mode. So, oh, I thought they were okay. Don't I already have a wire? What? 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 What?
Oh yeah, midnight battle. You ready for this? I'm ready for this. I've been stockpiling energy drinks for weeks.
That's not worrying at all. Is this gonna be like another? Is this gonna be another story, or is this gonna be like Colossus race? Is this gonna be? Ooh. Ooh, I gotta get into Mustang then.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I mean, we put in enough hours to be like, we shouldn't give, even if we're like, wait a minute. Oh, I still gotta finish this. Alright. Let's finish this, and then we'll get to the midnight showdown. Yeah, yeah, we put in enough hours with Halo Infinite, and we just got, like, exhausted of it, because there's... It just feels kind of tasteless for a Halo game, like... Tasteless might not be the right word, but, like, bland. Which is weird considering it's doing... I mean, I feel like it's got quite a bit right, but... At the very least, I think it's going for like... Oh, I never started the music back up. Whoops. I don't think it got everything wrong. I think it, at the very least, it doing better with differentiating purposes with weapons than Halo 4 did. I didn't even aim for that one. What am I doing? Yeah, I just find it. just underwhelming. There's a lot to be frustrated over, but like I know one of my buddies was really frustrated about how they treated progression, and I hear that's getting fixed or changed. I mean, but even still, it's just like. I don't know, it feels like there's a lot of ideas that... I mean, there needs to be more content. Like... We don't have many maps to play on. None of the maps are, like, great. Like, they're all just good enoughs. And I mean, once you get a game that's just full of good enoughs, and mind you, there's not many. There's like 12, or I think there's 12 maps overall, and 4 of them are Big Team Battle. And they all feel kind of samey, so... Oh, it's just a little disappointing. I remember for a while when I did play it, like 99% of my time I was dressed up as, or I was using the stock armor with what is it, green and light, mint green and white. Not because I couldn't choose any others, like I had unlocked a few others, because like none of the colors for the other ones were that interesting. Like at the very least I want to be mint. I want to be mint, dang it. And instead none of the colors transfer over, so like you unlock one color pattern for like one armor set, it doesn't transfer over, and I'm just like, not only do we have this in other games, we can choose our own colors. Like I remember in Halo Reach we could really go all out in decorating. Yeah, I got a new car. Cool. All that to say that I think this, well, it's still not giving us like heaps of content. Like, I mean, I think it's giving us enough per update to warrant checking out every now and again, you know? Alright, we gotta see what... we gotta see what this is, and then we gotta decide the car. Look at me go, I'm going 128 in this Audi hatchback. Actually,
Turn around.
I don't even
when
know
it is
where my
safe.
exit is. Yeah, this is my exit. I would have gone straight past it just because
Recalculating route.
it's speed zone. Ouchie. I think, especially with this seasonal thing, they
200 yards.
really knocked out
Turn left.
part with giving us like a new story, a bunch of events to go through.
In 400
Oh.
yards. Turn left.
I thought those were Sonic. But yeah, I think they really
In 400 yards. Turn left.
they're really doing a better job here.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. So Mustang. Do I genuinely not have any Mustangs? Got Puma. What? We need to fix this. We need to fix this. Wait. So I did? Am I missing something here? Hold on. Am I missing something? Oh, I probably upgraded it. Yep, I'm missing something. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, let's go for the one out. Oh, no, let's buy another one of these. Oh, gonna put a dent in my gonna put a real dent in my wallet here. I might have to consult financing for this car here. What? What do you mean new car was collected? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dang, this cowboy really is flawless. 0. Mulligan, mulligan. Didn't call no backsies at the start of the race. Mulligan. And that's how you outrace everyone, just be an asshole. Once again, don't play on mom. You came for round 2? What was the other? I feel like I had another story about. I'm curious how Infinite's doing compared to like the Master Chief Collection right now. Actually, it's like. My guess would be like the ideal would be like the most realistic of ideals at least would be that they were competing with each other. Like Infinite what may not be pulling the same numbers, but that's basically because Master Chief Collection is a collection of, call it 6, if we want it to be, because there's 1 through 4, and then if we want to count ODST, and I feel like there was another one that is kind of a halfer. There's 1 through 4 Reach, ODST, 5.5, 5, 6 if you, depending on how you want to slice it. Games that have like multiplayer components and all that are actively supported. So I would expect Master Chief Collection to like outpace it a little bit just because it's like 5 games competing with 1. But I'm curious how it actually is right now, because like you know that transition to you got first place or whatever is really less interesting when you slide in like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit.
Oh, yeah! Did somebody order a Mustang? Let me just get that wrapped up for you.
Alright. Excuse me. Shoot, I wouldn't even notice this. Yeah, there's... Is there stuff like that for each one? Oh, no. That's a little bit of a shame, but... Still, that's... I would have never noticed that. That's nice. Alright. So now I think we gotta get to the last part of it. We gotta get into...
Turn around.
Come on. Show me that I collected a new car. Yeah. Did I unlock another? Yeah, I just bought a car and they were like, alright, you can win a midnight race with it. And I did. Come on, how am I like 4 above how many I should be? I don't even know how I got like 65. Or how did that person get 65? There's only 56 in here. What's going on? Ow.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right.
I find it really nice that I can't really listen to it right now because like I'm sure TMCA would not be happy with it. I do appreciate that, like, on top of all this, like, all the new story, a bunch of, like, events to recapture the feeling of going back, or recapture the specialty of, like, the previous Horizon games. That they really just went back and got licenses for a bunch of the music that was used in it, and it's so cool. Alright. So, we gotta add to the card. Give me a second to... There we go. So now we gotta figure out what we're... I actually have... thought I had the... I thought I had a file for hard songs. Good. Let me double check on that. Is what I'm thinking right now. Okay. They're gonna be in here and here. Yep. Alright, thought I had one. No worries, because I'm thinking... One of the things I forgot to bring up in... about my workplace is they gave us, like, whiteboards to work with. And... My office mate drew, like, a little pumpkin, because, you know, Halloween. And so I decided, because I had already drawn, what's it called? Inspiration. Then and so I drew a wizard hat on shoot, whoops. Okay. Let's actually lock that. Don't want to mess with it. So we got Finn over here. Stick Finn up there. So ow, I keep on forgetting I can't. If you click on the what's it called? If you click on it, it doesn't activate it. So we're gonna need a really wide chunk. And maybe we're gonna have to like duplicate that, because like feel like we should probably have, it's not like perfectly elliptical, it's a little long. So we're and then come on. We'll just do like let's do a rectangle in between them to make it kind of minimal. Yeah, I should probably make the nose a little thinner too. And then move it to the right a little bit. Pop. Should set that there. So now we got the main body. You know, during my, as I said, this is on like, or the drawing on the top right is from like from work. And I'm thinking, you know, because this is in like the shared office space, so I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna bet that my office mate is a little glad that I was too busy with no, this ain't the right shape. Well, she's a little glad that I'm too busy with training to really be in the shared office space. And that's probably a lot of it's just like I'm sure a lot of it's like Ooh, yeah, no, that is very much not the right shape. Sure, a lot of that's like me just being a little too negative on myself, you know? Yeah, I think this is gonna be closer to what we need. Yeah, I think that's about right. And then let's oh. Now we just gotta connect these two. Yeah, thankfully I've been a little better with like self-doubt recently, but still pops up every now and again. Thankfully it hasn't been like as big an issue. Actually, let's get it to there. Twist it down. Repeat elongation. Repeat twisting down. No, I should probably actually make the white spot a little thinner. Yes, the got a few friends there. It's so and it's really helping me with like feeling more confident about my own abilities and that they're is it really not gonna sure. Yeah, they're oh, it's been I haven't felt unwelcome there, it's more just brain being mean. Okay, let's squash it down. Now we just need... Yeah, they... Let's see. Actually, pull something up here. Oh. Nope. Oh, yeah, wrong way, because I got rotate. As I mentioned, I've got a few friends out there. And I need to get better at, like, I don't know, I'm very much focused on, like, whenever I, like, I don't know, go to lunch, I'm very much focused on, like, I need to eat, then I need to go back to work. It's never like, oh, I should hang out with these people. While I eat or any of that. It's more just like, I need to go get food, come back. So I just need to, like, let me turn this around, flip that. Okay, yep, that'll be good enough. I'm trying to avoid using, like, layer masks because they have no real good way of, like, implementing them in this game, because, like, if you use them and apply, you can't just say, alright, I want a layer mask that goes on this layer with this set of layers or any of that. It's all just like, you want a layer mask, it applies to everything under it. I mean, that's like never the case, like. Most often I just want, like, actually this one will probably be fine. Yeah, that's good. And then, I don't know, it's just if you use a layer mask, it becomes like a hassle to like get it to cooperate with other layers. It's always just, why can't I just have it to where it just where it just applies to the one layer? I'm sure it's mostly just to like save on computation and all that. But at the same time, it's still just a little frustrating. I just want to have a mask that applies to only X, Y, or Z, you know? Like, I was thinking about adding, nope, wrong, whoops. Remove that, copy, paste. Wish there was like an undo function as well, like. Just for like convenience. And make it a little bit taller. What do you mean I've been disconnected for an activity? I've been here for the I've been here. Actually, let's group all these first. They've also got, I'm trying to think of, you know, I've got this terrible habit of being like too shut in at whenever I'm outside of work, you know. Like, I need to at some point get better at like going out and, you know, hanging out with friends and all that in general. It's just sometimes it's just like I get pulled in by other friends and that's fine, but at some point I need to like say learn the restaurants around here, stuff like that, and I'm terrible at doing that just because like when I get home I barely want to go out, you know. It's hey, nice seeing ya. Madison's going good over here. I was just talking about it, like, I'm not great at like forcing myself to like go out and what? I think I'll pass on cocaine. I think I'll pass. So you know what? Let's include the mouth in there too. How's it going over there? Yeah, I'm too young for cocaine. That's the real problem here. You really got to the heart of the issue. Glad to hear it's going good over there. Yeah, I saw you were, your roommate was hosting one of the, kind of like, what was it, the glow-in-the-dark paintball type deals? Yeah. Wish I could be out there, you know? Think you missed me, yeah, I'd really appreciate it. It's just like, I'm gonna need a little more notice now. Yeah, this ain't the right shape. This gotta be like a teardrop, maybe. Oh, that's better. Gotta make the fins a little chunk. I remember, so, context, I'm drawing this flow high. I drew the one on the whiteboard, like, next to my computer, like, my, desk, in my shared office. I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I'm curious, I was away from my office most of the previous week for training. I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm curious how my office mate is treating that. Like, I'm curious if she's excited that I'm away for a little bit, you know? Because I understand I'm a little talkative, but also just like gets distracted easily and all that. Oh, how could I miss the fin? Is that the word? That might be the word. I'm not 100%. Point is, I'm curious if she's like, thank Christ. Because I personally think we're going, or we're not like super talkative to each other, but that's mostly just because of like you started like a little bit before me. I don't want to bother your training. I've got my own training to do. Actually, this beam might be... Yeah, I drew that on the whiteboard because she drew a pumpkin on one of the other whiteboards. I was like, you know what? I need a little Halloween in here. So I drew the... Well, no, I drew the wizard hat on it for that. I think I just drew the shark because I could. I needed like a 10-minute break, and I was like, you know what? Shark. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Well. Come on. It. But yeah, I think I think she's... I'm sure I'm overthinking it, you know? I always get a little analytical of how people view me, you know? Then let's move that out here. Then yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought she's from, or she at least went to, if I remember right, college in Chicago, so I have a feeling she'd come back even harder at me. Whoop, I thought I changed. Whoops. Come on. You know, actually, let's unpackage this and this. Like, you already know, I'm not that type of I'm not the type of person to... Like, my insults are very weak. My insult game is weak as hell. And I'm proud of that, you know, like, I don't like being the person always going after, like, fighting fights and all that shit, you know? But I have a feeling I would 100% even if HR didn't get involved, which obviously they would, I would still be like the loser in the situation no matter what I did. Then let's no. Okay, yeah, I think that's not perfect. I still gotta mend that hole there. Okay. They're all bundled. Let's actually add. You know what? Let's add the wizard hat. So let's see. That's gonna be. Change the color, not the hue, but the darkness. You know, I I appreciate you mentioning that. I meant to, or I added that, realizing, you know, there's points where either into missions or just general, like, I'm kind of thinking about, like, actually, in my experience with, I actually post my streams onto YouTube, partially for cataloging and just because if I want to refer to something on there, I've actually been putting my streams on there on a separate channel. And so far, even with the music, I think I got a few cases where it was, like, claimed, but not... But they basically said, yeah, you're still allowed to keep the video up, just don't try monetizing. Or something like that. Which is fine, especially considering, I mean... I'm not making my living off this. I'm not 100%. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. And I specifically chose, like, video game music, kind of knowing, yeah, that's gonna be my best bet as like being usable. Actually, I need to recolor. Actually, I think I could do that after I get. Nah, that ain't the right shape. Actually, that could be, that could be, I'm just thinking about it wrong. But yeah, I have a streams channel that so far had, I think, Snowden and some Hitman songs got a little issues there, but Because I think I was actually unaware that Hitman used like licensed performance, or they licensed performances of like classical music on the for the radios. And sure, and then move this over. Is this like the third Wii track that we've got in a row? And then let's... Okay, yep, I think add some like yellow triangles and some stars. I think this is the Wii bowling track. Though having never played and I think I specifically added, like, I have never actually played, yeah. Yeah, this is me, like, I've been trying, or I was saving the car designing for the end of it. Because, like, I need to get a little warmed up to, like, chatting and all that. Because last time I was way too focused on designing, you know, and to be fair, some of that was just me not having another monitor to really look at what people were saying, so... Yeah, this is straight up Forza Horizon. This is the design editor. Because I always have like the running joke of me adding more to this Pagani as like a dumb, like, I have the dumbest racing car that I want to get records with. Stamp that. So yeah, this is 100% Forza. I was actually racing earlier, but... Oh, alright. I think that's plenty. The dead mouse what? Hold on, let me... Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Hold on. I'll change, What? There's a story to this? Oh. Wait. Wait. Oh. So wait, I was expecting like the person who... Hold on, let me pull up the image first. Let me actually put the image on screen, god damn it. Yeah, over here. So I saw that and was like, oh, yeah, the guy who owned Nyan Cat sued. But no, is this just like a knockoff Ferrari? Hold on. Oh no. It's just modified so hard. So he just modified his car with like... Yeah. Because he just modified his car. What a good timeline we live in. Cool. Well, yeah. It's just a wrap and some badges. I was saying, is it like a knockoff, because that's the only way I could see it being like why they would get so upset about it. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I saw the badges. Yeah, I can... Yeah, but I don't know if it's like making the mockery of the logo makes more sense than it just being the badge. Like, it's ridiculous no matter what way you slice it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the tweet about him saying something to the tune of like, one. Oh, nice. Alright. I have that for now. Because now we gotta find space for this. So here's the car. So what I'm thinking is we need to shrink down this flag. It's a nice flag, but we need to shrink it down a little further. It's like the largest icon we have here. That works. And now perfect. Isn't she a beaut? So, I have a feeling the McLaren is more desirable than this. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Cause like, sure, I can edit the design, but I can also edit like oh, this looks like hell. Oh, this looks like hell. Come on, mate. This car is pristine, full wood body. Got flannel painted over it. Got a shark. Got a flag. Got some flames. This car is pristine. All right. Alright, I think I'm gonna do like one more race and call it a stream. We've been going for 3 hours, so. Also, just lock that. Cool. Let's see. Let's do a classic.
Turn around when it is
Haven't
safe to
done-
do so. In 100 yards, turn right.
But first, I'm gonna have to get a photo of this in this race, by the way. We're gonna, because, there's a big change happening on this. Because I remember I originally chose beige thinking, oh yeah, this is an ugly
400
color
yards,
for this car.
Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Let's just do it. 4C. I think I've said this before, but I'm like the least car person that has gotten into racing games. Ah yes, the zoom in on the pizza shop. Which, as I mentioned, is looking better than last stream. Let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. It did not like that frame. That frame was not happy. Shit, I missed. Shit. Whoop, whoop. You know, it's bad when the when the AI starts bullying you. Like I was talking about how I bully AI, knowing that if I were online, I would 100% be an asshole. But the AI is bullying me now, just shoving me into walls and shit. Oh yeah, there's. I might not have. I might not have known about the Meow Clan, but I at least knew that one of my coworkers apparently has the Wisconsin Waluigi plates. Shit, I missed. Keep on missing that corner. So now I get to. I remember parking near the guy that had the Waluigi plate and just seeing it like. I need a picture of this. Whoa! That was weird, wasn't it? Like, first of all, don't want to mulligan this. Okay, it ain't part of the championship. I'm not too worried about it. But like, you see that guy like at the end where it was just like, oh yeah, he's in 12th place and pop. Alright. That said, it's probably best to call it a stream there. Been going for 3.25, so really appreciate y'all coming over, hanging out. It's really nice to, you know, spend some time with y'all. Plan on actually adding on top of Sunday. Might be streaming on Fridays now. I keep on saying that. I think this week I'm gonna go for it. And that Friday is probably just gonna be a whatever day. So I'll stick to Forza's on Sundays now. And then whatever on Friday. That said,